Wow, I'm really big. Okay. I am just getting everything ready, so I'm going to, I just have to test some stuff. I also have kids getting ready for bed yet. I think I'm live. Let me see if I can find you here. Find me. Oh, yep, it looks like we are live. I am on the Swirly Doo channel or Facebook page right now. And let me see if I can upload it on my my Facebook page. Okay, I have to be able to follow the chat. And ooh, I don't want volume because I'm on my you guys will have to let me know if you can hear me. Oh, let's see here. I have to turn up my volume for just a second here just to see if I can hear myself. Not that I want to hear myself, because I really don't want to hear myself, but it says we are live, and it looks like we do have, let's see here. Oh, it is working. So I'm going to turn that back down. I just can't get the chat to work. So let me
As we are live,
oh,
it looks like we do have,
there it is.
It is working.
Okay, I gotta turn that volume way down. Okay, we'll just let a couple more people show up here. I'm watching it through oh gosh, QuickTime. I'm going through QuickTime so I can actually see me as we go. And Peggy's here, so hi Peggy. But I have to turn my volume way down. Kim, you can hear me? Okay, good. And let me share this here. Let me share. If it's going to let me. And I know it's right. Oh, get your hand out of your nose. Honey, hi. We are live, so you have to get out.
No, I don't want to.
Go. Yes, you have to go now. So I am going to, hi Patricia. Hi Chrissy. I'm going to, oh no, Chrissy. Well, hopefully everything is okay. So I'm going to probably just give a couple more minutes and then
Daddy.
I'm trying to share this here real quick. Anyways, gonna just give a couple more minutes, but if anybody's out there, you know, I want to send a shout out to everybody in Mexico that was affected by the hurricane today, or not the hurricane, the earthquake, and then everybody in the line of Maria. Yeah, so my thoughts are out with everybody going through all this natural disaster stuff here. So yeah, rollerblades and don't mix quite with yeah, Maxim went roller skating for the first time and didn't do well. But I give him credit for trying. Anyways, I'm going to actually flip the camera and we're going to get started. And I'm going to actually shut my door because my kids need to go to bed. Okay, yes, they see you. Okay, good night. Shut my door, please. Because now Daddy came home too. So it is 8 o'clock and they are supposed to be in bed. So I'm going to flip the camera and we're going to get started on this mixed media layout. So I want to say hi from, this is Heather. I'm Heather. And we are going to be working with the Swirly Doos Sprocket kit. And the new kit is going to be debuting here in the next couple of days. So be on the lookout for that. Let me flip the camera so... No, it's bedtime.
Why?
Oh, yeah. So... Okay. Let me just get it situated here. And... Okay, so we are going to do a rendition of this mixed media layout here. I just got to go up a little bit more here, just so I can fit it all in. There we go. Make sure it's at a good angle. I am going to also use, yeah, Kim, you can, they're stinkers because they're supposed to be in bed. But Olivia just got out of the shower and Daddy just got home, so they all want to see him. Anyways, this is from the Sprocket kit. These papers were from Scrap Berries, which is, I really like this collection. But this is one of the pictures that I took while we were in Norway, when we were in Trondheim. So I thought that this would look good with this paper. So we'll kind of do the same type of layout. We'll do some background work. First of all, I always prep my papers with clear gesso. You can use matte medium. You can use basically decoupage. Decoupage gives more of a glossy type finish unless you have a matte. They do make it in the matte form versus the gloss, but basically, oh, this I gotta get a different, there we go, different brush here. I didn't like that brush. So basically I do a quick layer of clear gesso. As far as the kind I use, doesn't really matter. I use what I have. I usually buy what's on sale. And I have a lot on here, I see, but I'm also going to use it. I have to figure out what I want to use for my inner piece. Because I think we're going to go with the black, blues, and reds. So maybe I'll do this. So, but I use a lot of mediums on my paper, and the paper gets almost to the point of saturation. So this just gives it a bit of some protection. Also with this is you can use a clear gesso or a matte medium and get more of a watercolor effect. So even though you don't have watercolor paper, you can just do a clear coat and use your watercolor pencils and everything on it. So there's a lot on there. There is going to be a little bit of heat setting tonight, but it's just basically in the very beginning. And hi Jan. So we'll just kind of heat set this. I'm a scrapper that I stand up when I scrap. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Hopefully this isn't too loud. A little trick also that I do is I mat the back of my layout with another piece of paper. We all have extra paper. Abundance of paper. I have paper that's, gosh, probably 10 years old that I probably will never use. And So I use it up by making my pages a little bit more firm, and I just put a layer on the back. That also helps. So, I did decide to go with the black corrugated, and this came from a previous swirly kit. And we're going to kind of do just the same type of background. I tore this just to kind of get, and I don't care if it gets messy because I'm going to make it where I want it better. There is no science to tearing, really. I'll kind of talk about some stuff. Now, did anybody get the dies in the kit? Because what we're going to do with the dies is we're going to actually use them as a stencil. So this was the die of the month here. Hello, Teresa. And I actually already pre-cut these, and we're going to just use them as a stencil. I love stenciling. Absolutely love it. And I stencil all kinds of stuff. Almost every one of my pieces has stencil. So basically I'm kind of getting the gist down where I want to, because of my background. I always put background on, and sometimes I don't put enough background on, and then I have to add more, which is doable. I'm just not sure which stencil. I think I'm going to go with the brick. So this is from the die, and those were the Tim Holtz oh goodness, there's no name on it, is there? I don't think there is. I got cut two just in case. So this kind of gives me my idea. We're gonna do this stenciling quick, so then that can dry. And I randomly put it on there. I have no rhyme or reason. And I just dropped all my stuff. So I have all kinds of good stuff from previous kits. I'm just using some light paste here. I have a variety of pastes that I use. Actually, one of my favorites is I use the white gesso from 13 Arts because it's very, very thick. And I like how bright and white it stays. So basically, I'm just going to randomly, because I kind of know where the corrugated paper is going to go, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be to the edges. Yeah, that's my kids going up and down the stairs because they're supposed to be going to bed. I'm going to do a little bit right there. I don't normally keep the white tab. I just didn't want to cut it. So that's the only reason. I do notice some people keep it on, and maybe it's because they want to remember what paper company so they can credit the paper company later. I know as a designer, you do want to give credit to the companies that you do use their products. So sometimes it's a matter of just trying to remember. I'm going to grab this one and kind of go. We'll flip it here. Good question, though. And Kim is moderating today, so if there's any questions, she can text me and or she's a great resource, so and that is pretty much I always want to double check to make sure I have enough showing, because we're going to actually do a neat little watercolor trick once this is dried. This is where I could use my Olivia to help. Oh, thank you, Jessie. I enjoy it. I really do. Hi, Mary. Miss you, girl. Hopefully everything's okay after Harvey for you. So we'll quick dry this. I did do some fussy, I don't know if you guys can hear me with my blow dryer. I did some fussy cutting ahead of time, so you didn't have to watch me do that. And just some simple ink distressing, but I'm sure I'll have to do more, so. I want to pop some blues in here so we can utilize more of the kit. And dry this. And for those just tuning in, we're going to be recreating this layout with the Swirly Juice Sprocket kit. Once I get this background work to dry. Oh, Kim. I have a cocktail. It's my day off. Oh my God, Jesse, you just gotta go for it. Go for it and experiment. Start with, hi Billy. Start with, use some old papers. So then that way you won't feel so guilty if you do go. But there is no real mix up with mixed media. If you don't like something, you can always cover it right back up. You can add more to it. You can cover it with layers. I do a lot of layers. If I don't like something, I cover it up. Now, if you guys remember that we did pre-treat this with white gesso, I wanted to kind of show you this watercolor technique. So these are just watercolor. They're from Faber-Castell. So you can actually use these if you want. I like to add detail. Oh, see, I'm not quite dry. And then you actually take a water. Let me just dump some water in here. I gotta keep track of the time, guys. I'm hoping to have this done. Hello, Amanda. So I just take some water and I just add and start to separate it. And it gives more of a shadowing technique. Now you can do these with general watercolor pencils like this. You can do your different colors. I actually have a aquarellable. These are just what I use. And I think they just are a little bit smoother. On that previous layout I did use watercolors though. And this I just want to give a little bit more shading to the bricks. I do a lot of shading on my layouts. It gives them dimension without actually having to have a boatload of dimension on there. These aquarelables, I think, are like $1.50 a piece or something. I think Michael's has them. I use a lot of sprays. I'm not going to use any sprays on this one, though. No, I'm not. I was going to, but then I'm not going to. And this is just to give it a little bit extra shading. And this will all come together. I promise. It may not look like it now, but... And you can kind of see how it'll take that watercolor effect. Oh, Kim, I have to, well, I don't have to get up at 5. I'll be up at 5 with you. Oh, it depends on how late I stay up tonight. I have a couple kids I'll have to most likely get back into bed here. Okay. Just adds a little shadowing. There. Okay. I'm going to cut that end off there. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. Okay. Now I'm just going to kind of eyeball. Move some stuff here. I'm going to use that aquarellable again here, which is that watercolor. But I'll do it once I kind of get everything put on here. I will distress my edges, ink distress them. I think it does add a little bit also to it. And this is pretty much what it's gonna look like. Very cool. Very, very cool. I gotta just glue this on. Oh, I missed something, Jan. What's bugging ya? Okay. I'm just going to glue this down. I'll glue it all down in just a bit. I want to do the... as far as glues, I use tacky glue. Eileen's tacky glue. And I also use 3-in-1 or else Fabri-Tac, whichever is cheapest when I go to Michael's and I have a coupon. Just because it's expensive. I have a little monster coming in the room here. Oh, honey, I don't want any, but thank you. Oh, okay, then set it on the counter and I will take care of it when you're done. Okay. Oh, Kim, go put that back on. Are we friends on that? Billy, it's from Scrapberries. And Scrapberries is based out of, I think it's the Netherlands, or no, where is it based out of? The UK. That's where it's based out of. Hello, Phyllis. Nice of you to join us. If anybody hasn't invested in a stapler, I'm sure we all have them. My suggestion is to invest in a stapler and to get some cool colored staples. I have a variety of colored staples. I use them on projects because it's easier than This is just some black string from my stash because I just wanted black. I think I got it at a thrift sale. I think I'm using blue. I am using blue staples. I'll make sure those are tucked down when we glue it on there. So there's that. I'm going to mat this photo. So now we get to start with the embellishments, and I'm going to just cut it here. Is there enough light? I know I have a shadow because I have a light behind me, but it gets dark, as Kim would know, because she's just a couple hours south of me. It's getting darker so much faster. I'm not ready for winter at all. So I'm just using some tape on the back of my picture. That way the glue doesn't bubble it. You know how it can sometimes warp. So that's going to be that. Now we're going to start to kind of layer, and this is where your stapler comes in handy. We have some very fun chipboards from Creative Embellishments that came in the kit. Some light bulbs. We have a little bit of some grunge. I might just do this one. We also had some gears. Also in the kit was some of these nail heads and screw heads. So I am going to actually use those also. But I think I'm going to use this. Some layering with this. That'll be really grungy. It's just a matter of how I want to do it, though. Oh, Amanda, you'll get back into it. It's just sometimes we just need to take a break. That's just how it goes sometimes. So if anybody knows me, I scrap by the seat of my pants, so to speak. I usually never know what I'm going to do when I do it. About the only thing that I do have picked out is usually the picture and the paper, and that is it. I don't really have a general layout. It's just kind of how it comes to me. That's one reason when I start my background paper, I start doing my background textures and everything. Sometimes I do a whole background and I go to finally put my picture down. You can't even see my background. So then that's where I have to add to the outside of it. I'm just going to use brown. This came into the kit. This is the acrylic paint from Thinabar. And I think I may just use the one chippy. I actually, you know what, I'll paint a couple just to have them, just in case. And my daughter is very, very, very lucky because when I paint a number of things and then I don't use them, she gets them. So she's always excited when I make a project because she gets the leftovers. I hope everybody can still see and hear me okay. I'm sure, well, Kim, oh, I don't even know if she can message me. My volume's turned way down. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Oh, my iPad will probably alarm. Okay. I'm just going to close this up here. Maybe. Do I frame them? I have a shadow box that I switch out my layouts. And actually, I did buy an old window, like a window pane with the framing. And I am going to make some layouts that are specifically for that. I'm not sure what theme I'm going to go with as far as if there's going to be a particular theme. But I am going to make special layouts for that. Okay, so this is, you guys are going to laugh. Oh. I hope I didn't break my stapler. I think I did. Oh! This is not good. Okay, I think I got it. I think, Jessie, are you asking if I frame my layouts? See how that goes, guys? I need to cut a couple more of these, though, because I don't think I have enough. So I was trying to avoid the fussy cutting in front of you, and look at, now I have to fussy cut. Need one more. I have a shadow box that I switch mine out with. I have, and I'm sure the other girls can explain. I think Jan has hers all organized in albums, if I remember correctly. Mine are actually, a lot of my layouts are in baskets upstairs. And when the kids graduate from high school, they'll be like so happy that I did all this, I hope. One more. Okay. I have no rhyme or reason to my layering. I just layer to keep the flow going of the composition, if that makes sense. Oh, did I do it again? Okay. I still haven't glued that down, but this is where I'm going to start adding my chipboard. Oop! I had to move my picture, guys. And by stapling it, you can still tuck things in, glue them as you need to. I kind of like to get mine laid out just so I actually like it. Maybe I'll put that over there. We have flowers to add to it, so we can't forget the little details with the pretty flowers. What's my time frame? Oh, I'm doing awesome on time. Iris containers. I don't know what iris containers are, Peggy. What are iris containers? You'll have to send me a picture so I know, because I don't... Kim, you use 3-ring... you have 40? Holy shnikes, that's a lot. Holy. Oh. You know what? I would like a feed on this. I'd like to see how you all store it. Maybe we could do that. That'd be kind of interesting. I want to see if there's a better way than... So, yeah, I have baskets that I just put mine in. So I'm going to just tuck this in. I think I want this. No, I want that. And this is just the layering. Okay. Here's my focal point, and it's kind of going to go off this way. The eyes should follow. Hello, Chrissy. Oh, Chrissy, you know me. I pull crap out of you know where. Oh, I hope my computer's, there we go. And my glue is getting down there. Thanks, Peggy. I really like this, these papers. I really like these papers. And I can't find a place stateside that actually you can get them without paying an arm and a leg for shipping. So basically I'm just going to add the flowers. Always an odd number. It's more appealing to the eyes. My picture is not down yet, but that's okay. I need another gear. I do cut a lot of my chipboards up. They last longer and you can tuck them. You can do more tucking. Oh, my glue is getting down there. I'm not sure if I like that one. I'm going to cut some of these little ones. We still have got glue on my fingers. Are you guys still there? I just got... Okay. Yes, Kim, that would be a great idea. I think that would be awesome. So we can have Library of Memories. Now this was paper from that collection. There were the fussy cut elements on that page, and then it was also on the red page, which was called Memos. So I think I want to cut that out yet too. I am not a journaler. I should really write more on my pages, and I don't. I wish I could. For one, I don't like my penmanship. For two, I think I sound silly sometimes. See, this is all I do is nip and tuck and slide in here and slide in there, and if it looks good, it looks good. Everyone has one's own path. See, I don't like that. I'm going to go with that. that's what I do. If I can get it under there. There. A little bit more. I think I'm going to do it just kind of like the other layout I did. That's what I'm going to do. I think I had one more little gear here. Journaling is for the birds. I just don't do it well. I don't know what to write. I know maybe if it was only for my eyes, I maybe would do it more. But okay, so there's that. Okay, we are almost done with this layout, guys. How cool is that? Except for I need to I don't poke holes in my paper. I just don't. I cut the ends off the brads and I glue them down. I suppose they would probably stick better if I did, but it's never safe in my room to go barefooted either. Okay. So I'm just gonna put kind of sporadically most gears have to have a screw or a bolt, right? So we'll put one on each one of the gears. Like I'll put that one there, I'll put that, no, I'll put that one there. Gotta mix them up a little bit. I gotta cut some more. Yeah, so if you do watch some of my videos and they seem very sporadic, that's because they are, usually. I do, like Kim has a YouTube channel, Swirly Doos has a boatload of videos up there you can watch for inspiration. I have a YouTube channel. I do edit. I spare you guys all that watching. I think I want one right down here. Let's do one more. I hear my kiddos are still up. I have one night owl and one early bird. Okay. So there's that so far. I haven't glued my picture down yet. Is that what you do, Peggy? Yeah, I don't. Okay. So we are almost done. One last thing is these came, but I actually did not incorporate as much blue. See, this is what happens. And you know what? I forgot to glue that down. Somebody's supposed to be letting me know. Okay, let's watch this. Oh, shucks. We can do it. What not to do on a live Facebook scrapbooking adventure here. It's all good. We got it. It is easier than punching holes, because definitely. Okay. I don't think I like that though. Although it would pull the blue out of the picture. So maybe I will pull the blue out of the picture. Yep, I will. So I'm just going to use some soft matte gel. I'm going to take a brush. Always make sure that you clean your brushes when you're done using this, or you will say goodbye to these brushes. I just dab a little bit. Oh, this isn't open? I find that hard to believe. Oh, I got one that's open. I'll dab the rest off here in a bit. Oh, goodness. And if you don't like it, you can scrape it off. I don't want a lot. Okay. Let me just... Okay. There's that. Oh, Mike. Are you guys still there? Are you guys still here? Did I lose you? Oh no. Oh, are you guys still here? Okay. Phew. Oh my God. My computer just shut down and I got all nervous like, oh crud. Okay. So we are almost done. We're going to do a couple finishing touches and then we will be done. First of all, I am going to add some more shadowing with my Aquarellable. And I just kind of want to go around and we did not prep these pages. And I can show you what happens if you don't prep them and you use the Aquarellable. You have more of a defined line. It doesn't blend as well. And like I said, you can use just regular watercolor pencils and get the same effect. But I'll show you what happens on non-prepped paper. So if you guys can see, oh, probably not. See my little line there? You will still see that line because it kind of soaks into the paper. You still get the effect, but you just have this line there. If you scrub it too hard, you're going to get little, oh gosh, paper fuzzies or whatever. Yeah. So that just gives you an example of why you want to prep your paper. Okay, so I got my shadows. And then one last thing we're going to do. Oh my gosh, perfect timing. We're going to take the memory hardware stuff, paper. What is this called? Artisan powder. I knew there was a name. I think I need a drink. Hi, Sandy. We're going to take some water. And a fan brush. We're going to cover up our picture. Where did I just drop my fan brush? isn't playing. Ah. Okay. Let's see if I have another one. How can I lose a brush on my desk? I can. Found another one. So I just took the artisan powder and I added water to it. It's going to give us this nice, rich brown color. Oh, don't tell me it still says that I'm alive. Let me just double check. Let me just double check, guys, because I am still live. I'm still live. Okay, I'm still here. Why am I blurry, though? Are we still here? I hope I'm still here. Okay. I just got a text message that I froze, and I was like, oh, crud. Okay, so back to the artisan powder. I basically just put a tiny bit. A tiny bit goes a long way. And I'm just going to add just some subtle splatters. The more paint you have on your brush, the bigger the splatters. And I actually don't want a lot, so I think I'm going to be done with that. Okay. There it is. It looks like we are done. Other than I could probably, distress my edges here with soften them up a bit. Okay, any questions, anybody? Is it broke, Chrissy? Please don't say it's broke. That's no way to start the year of school. See, this is what happens. I just get crazy and carried away. How cool is that? Why is it blurry? Huh. That is really weird that it's blurry all of a sudden. Because I am lickety-split perfect on my screen. Anyways, I will take pictures of it tomorrow and I will post. I'm not sure why it's blurry. I apologize, everybody. I hope it wasn't always blurry. But here's the layout. I want to thank you all for joining us. Let me, oh good, it's only sprained. Not that... Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'm done now. Okay, thanks guys. I want to thank you all for coming today. And look for the debut of the Sunshine Kit coming up here in the next couple of days. And I think this format works better as far as Ustream versus the Facebook Live. I just think it works better. So probably look forward to more of those. Also, I would like to know how you guys all store your layouts, especially some of us who get very dimensional on ours. But just to recap, I'll take some pictures tomorrow. And thanks, Chrissy. Thank you all for coming. This was the other one. Both pictures from our trip. I'm going to sign off. We will load this up to the Swirly Doos YouTube channel, so you don't have to kind of search through the videos. So just give me probably a good hour or so to do that. Otherwise, I want to thank you all for coming, and we'll see you soon. Be safe out there.